Hey, what is up, guys? This is Tyler Smith here for TGS Productions, bringing to you for another video of everything tech-related. That means gear, reviews, everything like that. So I'm really excited for this one. I know this is a topic that not a lot of people in our industry like to talk about, but I think it's a necessary topic for us to talk about, to really address on the topic. And that topic is going to be cables. Yay! I'm not going to do a generic review of all types of cables because there's hundreds and hundreds of different cables out there. This review is basically going to be a review of XLR cable, so a microphone cable. So it's going to be a 3-pin XLR microphone cable. And the specifics is we're going to touch on the LiveWire Advantage premium microphone cable. So LiveWire makes three different kinds, or three different levels of microphone cables that you can choose from. So we have our first level is going to be our Essential. Then we go down to our Advantage, which is this one right here, as well as our Elite. Each different level has their different length options right here for you. You can get them at Guitar Center, as well as Musician's Friend, as well as anyone that supplies LiveWire. If you go onto their website and livewire.us, you can see that they have about 4 different suppliers. I don't know them off the top of my head, but they have different suppliers for them, so you can check them out on their website. So each has different lengths options, so these prices are going to be based on guitarcenter.com. So the 3-foot, we have a 3-foot option, which is $21.99, a 5-foot option, which is $23.99, then a 15-foot option, which is $39.99, and then as well as a 25-foot option, which is $43.99, a 50-foot option, which is $69.99, as well as a 100-foot option for $129.99. So today we're going to be really focusing on the AM15, so basically the mid-level. So that's going to be $39.99. So we're going to go ahead and get right into our features. So number 1, we have our Neutrik connectors, and basically Neutrik connectors are not a specific term in the entertainment industry. It's basically just a brand of the connector itself. So Neutrik has positioned themselves with their pretty much the industry standard when it comes to their connector types. So it's not a term more than just a brand. Just like everyone's like, hey, can you give me a Kleenex? Kleenex is not the actual thing, it's more of a brand. So the next thing we have is internally, we have an internal chuck strain relief, a sealed boot, and heavy PVC jacket. And what that basically is I'm going to go ahead and show you real quick on a nice B-roll segment right here. So basically, if you unscrew the bottom cap right here, we have our male connector as well as our female connector as well. So we're going to unscrew the bottom cap right here. And once we unscrew that, it's going to the top piece is going to come off. Go ahead and set that aside. And then right here, you're going to slide this bottom part down just a little bit. That is what they're talking about, the PVC jacket and the strain relief. That's basically what that is, just to keep your soldering points and your connector points very, very solid. So we'll go ahead and screw that guy back on right there. The next feature is we're going to go internally. We're going to go into our cable right here. So protecting that, we have a braided copper shielding with 85% coverage that protects against EMI and RFI. If you don't know what that means, EMI is electromagnetic interference, and then RFI is radio frequency interference. So you won't hear any of the radio stations that you hear playing around on your cable, like Z88.3 or 92.3. Just throwing it out there for people living in Florida. Just saying. But anywho, the next thing is our cable getting from point A to point B. What is going to get you from point A to point B? So we have a 20 gauge dual conductor made of 41 strands of 36 gauge conductor design. So you have a lot of copper to work with. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and go into a kind of like a sound test-ish kind of thing. So right now we have just a generic like Audio-Technica microphone cable, and then we're going to go ahead and switch it from this Audio-Technica cable into our LiveWire microphone cable, and hopefully you'll be able to hear what it sounds like, see if you can hear any differences. I'll go ahead and do that in 3, 2, 1. Excellent, nice, awesome, sounds like a plan. And I've switched from the Audio-Technica one and the like a few times, and I can hear just a tad bit of signal loss. No, not signal loss, like noise reduction. So I don't hear nearly enough noise than with the Audio-Technica one. Now that could be a multitude of different things, but I hear the difference between the Audio-Technica one and the LiveWire Advantage one. But that's what I hear through my headphones. So my signal path is going from the Shure SM58 into the LiveWire Advantage premium microphone cable. And then that is going into my Zoom H4n Pro. And in the Zoom H4n Pro, everything is mono. So basically the right channel and the left channel are merged into one. So going into the pros and cons of this cable. Like I said in the beginning, this is a thing that not a lot of people like to talk about. However, I think it's really prevalent in our industry as a whole. So the pros are it's very durable, reliable, there's no memory to it, as well as the build quality is just superb. The cons are basically it's pretty expensive for a cable. This 15-footer is $39.99, basically $40 for a 15-foot cable. But why I justify that price and why I said this video is not just a cable, not just a cable. This is the reason why. Is because I get a certain feeling when you're doing live entertainment, right? When you're doing live entertainment for a client and you're actually doing this for a job and you're doing this as a profession, you want the best of the best quality gear that you can have in your arsenal. Having this kind of cable helps me to be able to have that feeling of reliability. That feeling of, even if X, Y, and Z happens, my cable's still going to be okay and still going to be able to deliver the sound that I need it to. So would I recommend this cable to, like, anyone just getting started? Probably not, because it is $40. Like, you're paying $40 for this cable. But if you're doing a gig, if you're doing, like, a corporate gig, you can invest that kind of money into getting the best kind of gear. Because if you take your time and you spend $6,000 on a brand new sound console and this amazing, awesome new PA system, but then you have not so good quality, don't want to say it, not so good quality cables, then that is the weakest link in your chain of command. That is the weakest link. You have this amazing sound system, and you have this amazing sound console, and you have these amazing direct boxes, but not so good cables. And cables are basically the veins inside your body. It's basically like if you have really bad veins, then your heart's not going to get enough blood, right? Kind of makes sense, right? So if your cables are not up to the level and up to the quality, then you're not going to get the best sound possible from your gear. And that's why I justify the $40 price tag, or even $120 $29 price tag for a 100-foot cable, because they actually care about the quality of the cable. If you buy a cable from, say, Walmart or Target, and you buy it and it's like, the soldering points are awful, you plug it in, you're hearing a whole bunch of crackling and stuff when you move it around, that's not something I want on a gig. So the next point I really want to address is the no kinking. So the no memory. If you just buy like a generic cable from Walmart or Target or any of these places that you can just buy just a generic microphone cable, like an XLR cable that's premium quality, you're going to get it in a bunch, and it's going to come in like, you're going to get that cable and it's going to come in a package like that, right? You have like the little zip tie on there and stuff like that. I got this cable basically like that, so it was had a little bit of strain on it for a long time, and I don't know how long the cable was on the rack for, because you never know these things. But when I got it, I was like, oh man, this is going to have a whole bunch of memory on it. When I unwrapped that cable and I took it off, I threw it out just like, anyone would when they're getting a brand new cable. They throw it out, and it worked. It was flawless. No memory whatsoever. I don't even think it remembered being on shelf life for who knows how long. So not having to retrain and recuperate the copper from what it was is a really big sticking point with me. And I love wrapping this cable up because it feels durable and it feels substantial, and I like it. And basically that's pretty much it. And I'll be doing reviews and different things about different cables, because I said I like cables. Cables are cool. I don't know why, but I like having the satisfaction of this is a quality cable. Now, I'm not going to go out and spend $150 on a 15-foot cable. That's a little too much. But going a little bit above and beyond, like just going a little bit higher, like the mid-range, is where I like to go. I don't like to go crazy, but I like to go just a little bit higher. So, all in all, to me, it's not just a cable. Again, it's not just a cable. It's your career. And I don't want to base my career based on a cable that was crappy. I really hope this video was really insightful. I really hope you guys got a lot of insight from this, because it's not a topic that a lot of people talk about, and like I want to shed some light on, hey, this is what cables mean to me. Like you want to have that reliability that these cables have for you. So basically that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I can't wait to see you guys on the next one. There's a whole bunch of cool stuff coming up, and I can't wait to share with you guys what I have for you. I'm so excited. Just keep it on. You just got to keep doing what you're doing. I know this COVID-19 has been a really hard time for us in the entertainment industry. I know it's really difficult, but just keep going. Just keep going. Just keep going. Just keep steadying your process, because there's so many people that want to get out and go to concerts again. And we're going to be the people that help them out. So keep doing what you're doing. This is a great time to start learning. This is a great time to learn different consoles. Great time to learn different things. And I cannot wait for what the future has for us. Maybe it's... We don't really know. We don't know. Off topic. I'm excited for what I have for you guys in the future. All in all, I just want to say thank you. Thank you so much for all the support, all the support, everything like that. I really hope this gets out to people that really need it, really want it, really want to learn, and have a passion for this industry like I do. With that said, thanks for watching. I love you guys. Take care, nerds. Practice and enjoy.